Thanksgiving week is here. So I wanted to kick off the show and kind of talk a little bit about what I'm thankful for.
Okay.
Health.
Define
because LeBron James is now healthy and integrated into the Lakers starting lineup. And now their ceiling is a championship. So I am thankful for health. Number two, I'm thankful for all those people in New York that work inside the NFL and put together the scheduling, because the NFC West got the AFC South and the NFC South. That's 8 games. And my Niners just won another game tonight and are going to make the playoffs as a wild card based on the scheduling crew. And last but not least, I'm thankful for Robert Saleh. More importantly, Woody Johnson, because he fired Robert. The Niners signed him. He has been the best free agent acquisition. The Niners have 13 core players who've been on IR. They have 6 or 7 season-ending injuries. Bosa, Fred Warner. They have the fewest sacks in all of the NFL with 13, and yet they are in contention because Robert Saleh is getting these young bucks, these baby Niners, playing at a level is so big that the Niners can win games even when Brock Purdy throws 3, 4, 5 interceptions.
I hope you don't try to sell that at the dinner table. I don't know how you're not thankful for CMC. If you do not have CMC on the Niners, you guys are garbage. Just utter garbage. CMC is the team. He's got 32 touches tonight. That's like half the times they snapped the ball, they gave it to the guy. That's pretty remarkable. You're lucky he is healthy. I'd be thankful for that, number one, if you're a Niners fan. You know what I'm thankful for? Hawks are in contention. Mm-hmm. Top of the wild card heap. The Mariners run and they re-sign Naylor. And I wish I could quote another team in Seattle doing really well. Sounders, I think, did okay this year.
What about your hockey team?
Yes, we're a hockey pod now.
Yeah.
Jeez. Oh, wait. I had a comment on the hat. My Thanksgiving hat right now. Because every year around this time, the Montana Grizzlies are number 1 in the FCS. It's a pretty good year to be in we'll call it the Pac Northwest. Oregon. I mean, we're okay up here. We're doing well. Down in LA, you got LeBron, and in the Bay, you got CMC, and that's it.
Got the Rams, baby.
Oh, yeah, you got the Rams too. Chargers have taken a turn for the worst.
They just do what the Chargers typically do. And we do what we typically do on Monday nights. Hello, and welcome to Big Ben and K-Win. If you're watching us live, because we like to go live on YouTube, make sure you tickle that like button or hit the subscribe button. Both will help us out. If you're more of an audio podcast person, make sure you subscribe, thumbs up us, and give us a 5-star rating anywhere you get your audio podcasts. I'm K-Win, he's Big Ben. We talked a little bit about Thanksgiving. We're going to talk about Thanksgiving football, maybe a little NBA, maybe a little college football, and much, much more. And we're going streaking. That's right. We are going streaking. I'm going to give you some teams, and I've got some questions. The New England Patriots have won 9 straight. The Indiana Hoosiers have won 11 straight. Avalanche have won 9 straight. And the Detroit Pistons, Detroit basketball, has won 13 straight as of tonight. My first question is, who do you think will lose first? And I can give you a little glimpse into their upcoming schedules before you pick a team.
The Colorado Avalanche, I believe. I believe they will lose first only because they play more games. That's a pretty simple proposition. Okay. What streak is more impressive?
Most impressive?
It's got to be the Patriots.
What? The Pistons?
Okay, Patriots and Pistons are right there. Right there. And I say that because you look at, like, the Patriots don't have one star. It's like Drake May throwing to some hodgepodge receivers and Stephon Diggs or Hunter Henry one week and then Trayvon Henderson. Like, they don't know who they are. They don't really have an identity yet. So that's impressive to win that many games straight. Vrabel's done a very, very good job. Cade Cunningham may be the guy that's not talked about in the NBA enough. He's just, frankly, he's not. He's overshadowed by Luka, Wemby, and you name it. They're not talking about it. They will be talking about it now.
But why I like the Pistons is you're right. Cade moves with a rhythm and a confidence, and the story is so great because I think they won like maybe 12 games 3 years ago, and you never heard him complain. He didn't ask for a trade. He just got down in the gym and started grinding. And they've done this without Tobias Harris, one of their starters and one of their vets who just came back, and Jaden Ivey, the top draft pick, has been sidelined with multiple injuries. So it's been the Cade Cunningham show. And they have so much depth. And the emergence of Jalen Duren as well. He's playing at an all-star level, averaging 20 points, rebounder. I like what the Pistons have done. I like what the Patriots done. And this is my next question. Which of those 4 teams will go further in their respective sports? So we got the Pats. We've got the Colorado Avalanche. We've got the Pistons. And your Indiana Hoosiers.
Is it kind of like an Indiana kind of year in the college football? Like it's
so far
it's like muddy. You don't really know who's going to win. Like the top 4s, people are in and out. The Colorado Avalanche always have a good shot. Patriots, I don't know if I can get on board with. Like there's just not, they don't have that.
So they make the playoffs, lose first round?
Yes, they will.
They'll get a bye.
And they'll call it a good year. Okay.
So then that comes down to the Hoosiers and the Pistons.
The Pistons are in the East, man. That's like I'd put my money, and you talked about it, depth, right? Like early on, you can throw guys on the court that can score past, and their plus minus isn't negative 20. You're going to win a lot of games. And depth is, I think this, especially against like a lot of teams where you have 2 stars and the rest guys are kind of service players. Give me Signetti. I think it's an Indiana year. Okay. Like Mark Cuban's at the game. You got who's all the old school like Indiana Hoosiers? Isaiah Thomas is a Hoosier. Like they're all there, and all of a sudden Indiana's a football school, and everyone forgets about basketball. But I think it's Signetti. Like Signetti's lore. He fits that mold of like the guy somehow.
So they play Purdue.
Sound that way? Doesn't it sound that way?
Let's talk it through. They play Purdue this weekend. That's their rivalry game.
Game over.
And then fast forward to the Big Ten championship where they'll play Ohio State. Are they going to beat Ohio State?
Do you have to?
I'm just asking you.
It doesn't matter in my book.
No. Okay. If they don't, then they're not a top 4 seed.
Do we know that for sure?
Yeah.
Do we? We don't.
100.
No, we do not. The SEC is beat up on each other so much this year.
SEC has more teams. They're going to get 5 teams in.
Right. They get 5 teams in doesn't mean 4, like 2 of them are necessarily obligated to get in the first 4.
Is there a world where the top 4 teams are from the Big Ten championship and the SEC championship?
Yes, absolutely. And that's the way they want it. That is absolutely the way. Do you think Signetti and Ryan Day sit there and go, I'm going to go bust your butt, you're going to bust my butt, 5 injured guys, and then we're going to go in the playoffs? No. They want to say, all right, let's play a 17-14 game. No injuries, just don't impact the college football rankings, and we'll go forward. That's what they want. That's what the Big Ten wants.
I feel like the number 1 seed gets a worse drawing than the 4th because 1 has to play the winner of 8 and 9, and 4 plays the winner of 5 and 12. Why does the college football playoff do that?
To prevent probably what I just talked about. Like I don't know. I don't see. There's already talks of this, like the SEC and Big Ten mandating a fixed amount of teams in it. So, like, why, if you are the 2 top teams, Big Ten championship, especially this year, and they both go in this case, Indiana has what? Have they lost yet? They haven't lost yet.
No, they haven't lost.
If they both haven't lost, their undefeated game is inconsequential. It's only for seeding. To your point, if you lose, you might end up with a better draw.
Yeah.
So give me Cignetti all day. He doesn't.
Okay,
He's got to
Cincinnati,
win
you're
like
going Indiana.
3 more games.
I'm going Pistons because they've got the best player. I had to think about this. They have the best player in the Eastern Conference right now. Luka is in the West. Shea's in the West. Şengün's in the West. Jokic's in the West. So they've got the most depth. They've got the best player. They got this thing rolling. I think he can lead the Pistons to the NBA Finals. We saw last year the way that Indiana got rolling, and then that train just took off. Everyone slept on them, and they kept rolling. I think the Pistons are back. Detroit basketball.
Gosh, the Tigers made the playoffs. If you're Detroit, you're sitting pretty. Do you think the Detroit Pistons could go trust the process from Philadelphia and apply it to them and be like, this actually works a little bit better than what you guys have going?
I don't think they should call it the process because that's double knee injuries, back spasms, and a couple IR stints. All right, where do you want to go next?
Thanksgiving Day.
Let's hear it.
NFL. Here's what I want from you.
Okay.
We have 3 games. Thank goodness we are on the Pacific Standard Time Zone because it makes for a wonderful, wonderful day. I ask you this. I am going to state the game. I want you to tell me who wins and what you will be doing during that 3-hour period.
Okay.
Fair? All right. Yeah. First game. I didn't realize the Lions on the outside looking in playoff picture right now.
I know. They're behind my Niners.
I know. Whew. Okay. So you got the Packers playing yucky football right now. Just they won, but Still won. They're gonna want to go slow. The Lions go fast. 10 a.m. Eastern or 10 a.m. Pacific. What are you doing?
And so I've just gotten back from my walk. I've walked Theo. We're in San Diego. We've done a couple laps. I've taken the little dog park. I've kind of thrown the tennis ball, trying to tire him out so I can get back in time to watch the Packers beat the Lions 21-17. Ben Johnson's gone, and it looks like the swag, the playbook, and all the offensive firepower has left Detroit and is now in Chicago. The Lions should have lost last week to the Giants, but because the Giants can't stop anyone, they did not lose. The Lions are not clicking like they used to. Do you remember when the Eagles went to the Super Bowl and then everyone rated all of their coaches and Shane Steichen went to Indiana and their defensive quarter went somewhere else? This remind me a lot of the Lions, where all of a sudden they don't look the same, and they, I don't know. So I'll give me the Packers.
You got the Packers. Is Jacobs scheduled to be back?
Who cares? I got Emmanuel Wilson. He got 2 tutties. Picked him up in fantasy. Let's go.
2 tutties, but he had I think he averaged 2 yards, 2.5 yards a carry.
Doesn't matter.
That's not that great. But it's in Detroit. That's on turf. Lions win that game running away. Not
this year's Lions.
Dan Campbell will grab that playbook.
Listen, the only way the Lions...
Benny Johnson, let me borrow the playbook for a game.
Are winning, and if Cade Cunningham suits up.
He'll be there probably. I'd go.
Be there. Yeah.
I would go. All right. 1:00 start. KC, the Midwest. Represent the Midwest versus all of Texas. Dallas. At Dallas. God, can we just do no cutaways to Jerry Jones? None. Can we do that?
Are there any cutaways to T Swift?
Ooh, who have more, T Swift or Jerry Jones?
I mean, T Swift will have more.
What if the Chiefs, what if Dallas wins?
I still think they'll show Taylor more throughout the game, but late in the game, if Dallas wins, it'll be straight to Jerry Jones.
Okay, who wins the game and what are you doing?
I want the Cowboys to win so bad. I am so excited for the Chiefs to lose 1 or 2 more games and be eliminated. But for some reason, I don't think these teams can beat the Chiefs because The Colts should have beat the Chiefs. The Colts had 18 yards in the fourth quarter. They were up. They turned them over. They had a chance and they lost. The Cowboys have a great offense. They have Dak, but CD's dropping some passes. I don't know about their running game. Mahomes is from Dallas. He's a Texas boy. His back is against the wall. It's almost like this is a win or go home for the Chiefs. The Chiefs will win this game.
It's win and go home for both teams. Like win or
the Cowboys
go home.
Are eventually gonna go home.
They'll find a way to go home.
Yeah.
Here's where you're wrong in both accords. Short week, really short week. Home cooking. Who's been sleeping in their bed for the last 3 nights? Who hasn't? Who's been traveling or having to go? Like this is a really short week. Home teams are going to have the advantage. Dome teams are going to have the advantage. Cowboys win. Like just Jerry's up there doing this. Just and then he's eating the turkey leg at the end of the game. Like he would make his way down after Dallas wins. Pickens looks really good.
Really good.
Really good. Like that, you don't talk about CD's drops when Pickens is making like Randy Moss type catches. Like that's ridiculous. Javonte Williams looks good.
Ferguson's good.
Like they got a good, and their defense is sneaky. Like they acquired 2 guys, the backer from Cincinnati and then Quinnen Williams. Those guys are good enough. They can assimilate quickly. I think Dallas could go on a run. And if they can beat the Chiefs, a little mo, they have a little mo, and a long rest going into next week, a little momentum going forward.
Don't forget, Brandon Aubrey can hit it from about 70 yards out. God, so in a late game, you don't have to move the ball to the other side of the field.
And I think Jerry's got the little fans that he kicks in too, just another 5 or 6 yards. All right. I want to ask you this.
Are we going to the third game?
We are going to the third game. Okay. Let me ask you a question before the third game. How much do you think you get Joe Burrow's call log? I think Roger Goodell called him a few times and said, Joey, do you think you can make it back for Thanksgiving? We got a snoozer of a game if you don't.
I definitely think there were some phone calls outbound to Joe Burrow. I also think the medical staff received some calls from Mr. Goodell too. Yeah. And they probably were like, we don't want to rush him, so we're going to bring him back on this game.
Yep. It's got to be. And Lamar's there too. You capture what? All of Ohio, the Mid-Atlantic, late night game. This is probably the least interesting game to me, just from a playoff picture.
I actually am excited about this game because when these two teams play, it's always a good battle. When Burrow is healthy and playing. So I think it's going to be a shootout because the Bengals can't stop anyone. And
neither can the Ravens.
Yeah. I mean, T. Higgins concussion protocol.
Should be out.
Hopefully he'll be out and ready to play. But give me the Ravens. The Ravens are hot. They're all of a sudden, what did they lose? The first 2 games of the season? Now they're in the top of the division.
They are at 6-5 though. Let's pump the brakes on they're 6-5. They have just been the best of the worst because that division's garbage.
That's true.
It's a bad division, but
Someone's got to win it.
Someone has to win it. It's the home team. I'll take the home team again. The Ravens are going to win the game. I just hope turf toe, it's such a weird injury, but Burrow's back. Do you just numb it? Is he going to be out there just kind of numb, chucking the ball around? I mean, but here's what I love. Jamar Chase is back after being suspended.
Yeah.
He's going to want to come out. He's fresh, ready to go. Joey B's going to be throwing it. Good game. Derrick Henry's going to have a turkey leg in his mouth at the end of the game.
I've got a game for you, Big Ben. So we're talking about Thursday, but don't forget what's coming up on Friday. It's Black Friday, and we have the Bears versus the Eagles. Amazon Prime game at noon.
Ooh.
What are you going to be doing at noon, and who's going to win that game?
This is a test, really. Ben Johnson, I don't think he throws out the playbook, but he knows they're not playing with house money right now, but they have a lead, right? And you're going up an opponent that you probably shouldn't beat traditionally. So I think you're going to see a lot of tomfoolery, if you would, out of like Caleb Williams, Swift. I mean, I still don't think they win. I think the Eagles are pissed. I think
there's something
pissed.
going on in Philly, though.
Here's my thing with Philly. You know, when you get a good basketball team and you got like 4 stars, there's just not enough shots to go around, but all of them get pissed when the other guy shoots. Like, that's what's going on right now. And Jalen Hurts has no idea what to do because he's too nice of a guy. He kind of just wants to get everyone involved. Barkley's pissed. Brown's pissed. Devontae, former Heisman winner, is pissed, but he won't say he's pissed because Brown's already pissed. So you got just disgruntled people on the same team. And I think Sirianni actually knows that. He's like, I don't know what to do here. I don't know how to win games and keep everyone happy. And I think this game, the smart way to go about it is feed Saquon early and then go deep and get these guys some garbage tutties so their stat line looks great and they get bigger deals at the end of the day as wide receivers. But Bears win.
Yeah.
Bears win.
I'm with you on this one because everything you said about the Cowboys riding high off that win can be applied to the Eagles riding low after that loss. It was like night and day between the first and the second half. Second half, Eagles couldn't do anything. But the biggest problem for the Eagles is they can't run the ball. I don't know what's going on. If you can't run the ball, nothing else is open. So you've got AJ complaining. You've got Saquon upset. That offensive system isn't quite clicking, and I don't think it's going to be answered by Friday.
No, short week. I think Ben Johnson, I see Ben Johnson like circling this game as like, we're not going to use any of these plays until this game because he sees it as a short week. They won't have time to prepare. And when you're coming off a game like they had against Dallas, it's the perfect time because they're probably going to, I bet you there's a lot of screens. I bet you a little misdirection, a lot of shovel passes. I bet Caleb Williams doing I would love to see the same play that they ran for Jameis Winston.
That was unbelievable.
That was unbelievable, by the way.
I thought it was a wide receiver.
Exactly.
I looked away, I looked up, and then he kicked.
Yeah.
And then when he started shaking like this, I was like, that's Jameson.
If you don't love Jameson, I mean, and Caleb Williams is kind of up there with like quirkiness. I want to see something like that from Caleb Williams and that Ben Johnson offense.
I think Ben Johnson's going to bring out a lot of plays, a lot of gadget plays. And I don't think he cares about what he shows and what he doesn't because he has so many weapons. Like Colston Loveland, the last couple of weeks, he's finally connecting with Caleb. You know, in the beginning of the year, it was like Tyler Warren. But now you can say, well, Colston Loveland is making strides to show why he was a first-round tight end.
Yeah.
And then you have Adunze. You've got more. But you've got Luther Burden, who's getting a lot of targets. And he reminds me of the Jameson Williams role from Detroit.
Yeah.
And then you've got Swift and Kyle Manague, who's getting more touches and is running the ball. So they have so many weapons, so many gadgets that Ben Johnson has so many plays and so many options that you're just going to see a little bit on Friday and you'll see a little bit throughout the week. But these Bears, they've got something in them in that they've come from behind and won 6 games this year. Caleb doesn't turn the ball over. He's getting better with his reads. He's getting calmer. He's slowing down. And I'm excited about the Bears because the Bears are a big market and football needs to be good in Chicago.
Mm-hmm. And you know what I heard today is that the Bears actually, their point differential is -10. So they're winning close games, right? But I like what you said where he has so many weapons that it's not though he has to go and like, we're going to get this guy the ball or that guy the ball. It's like, no, I have a subset of plays that's going to get with options that are going to get multiple people. Whereas you look at Philly and I feel like it's either like, well, we got to get Saquon the ball. So we're going to run 5 plays to get Saquon the ball and then AJ the ball and then Devontae the ball and then Dallas is the play calling, I think, probably, and that's probably, I think, what you saw in that Dallas game is like they tried to run it like shovel pass to Saquon and he ran into the guard. And like Jalen Hurts is like, what are we doing? Why are we running a shovel pass to Saquon when I can hand it to him and probably get 7-8 yards, no problem? Ben Johnson is the Sam Presti. He's on that level. Okay. He is the Sam Presti of the NFL in the way of just understanding the game and then drafting to that style. Like you said, Luther Burden, Loveland, like you're really good players, assets. They're kind of decoys almost, if you would. But you want everyone to be able to make a play on any given play so that the defense doesn't know where the ball is going to.
Yeah, they can scheme up so many different formations and sets. It's like, oh, you want to take away this guy? Well, we've got like these 3 other guys that you got to worry about. And oh, by the way, my quarterback is more mobile than the quarterback I had in Detroit, so I can open up that playbook as well.
The only thing it's bad for at this point, I got Caleb Williams, but I also got DeAndre Swift. I got Mangione on the bench, and I have David Moore. I don't know who to play. Yeah, I got to call Johnson. All right. It's going to be a fun game. That's probably the best game of the 4.
I'm excited for that one.
All right, where are we going? College football playoff?
Yeah, let's hear it.
Did they announce?
They do the rankings on Tuesday.
Okay. Well, I mean, we got 2 more weeks. There's a lot to shake out. I think the narrative is, again, if you're the undefeated Big Ten teams, which are Indiana and Ohio State, you're locked. You got to be if you win this week, right? Mm-hmm. SEC, probably some things to shake out. Generally around seeding, who do you have? Ole Miss, Alabama, Texas A&M,
Georgia,
and who?
A&M, Georgia, Alabama, Ole Miss. Who's the other one? Oklahoma.
There you go. And then your Texas Tech's a good team from the Big 12. They're probably the lone, maybe BYU from the Big 12 as well.
BYU's the last one out right now, unfortunately.
I don't see many discrepancies. So there's a big fall off after your 2 lost teams, Oklahoma, Notre Dame, Alabama. Those guys kind of supplant any other 2 lost teams. I mean, what do you see as a big argument here?
The biggest argument that I see is Notre Dame is 9-2. And Miami Hurricanes, did they win this week? I think they're 9-2, right?
They are.
So the biggest argument, yes, that's right, is why is Notre Dame in the college football playoff when both the teams are 9-2 and Miami beat them head to head? I mean, we know why Notre Dame's in it, but
a home loss. I mean, Notre Dame lost to Texas A&M, who's a much better team than most of us thought they would be. I think they're still undefeated.
But head to head, Miami beat Notre Dame.
But you had a bad home loss if you're Miami, and you're playing in the ACC, so they look at strength of schedule too. We all know that.
Notre Dame's not playing anyone. They're only good
They're
win.
Playing people.
The only
Notre Dame's playing people.
Had was Pitt and USC, but USC
Notre Dame is playing people.
No, they're not.
They always play people. They can play anyone they want. They beat Arkansas 56-13. They beat Boise State. They beat USC.
That's the one win.
And they put a 70 burger on Syracuse. You think they did that on purpose? Yes.
They put up 50 at halftime.
Jeez.
NC State, Arkansas, Boston College,
you
Navy,
and I both.
Syracuse, and then they round off the season with good old Stanford.
You and I both know. College football playoff. If they did it tomorrow, they would put both those teams in. The U and University of Notre Dame. Both cachet, both big followings. But they got to act like there's some turmoils, or not some. They're trying to figure it out. I think they both get in. If it stood today.
If it stands today, I mean, Miami's got to win out, and they have to win their conference championship to get in.
Who are they playing? Virginia in it, probably?
Have you seen Mario Cristobal coach a team? They could lose to anyone.
I don't see Michigan maybe leaking in there. Texas, are they going to let Texas in?
No,
There's no way you can, right?
no, they have 3 losses. Not
Good.
getting in. There's no 3-loss
So let
teams.
me go to the
The
Texas.
only way Michigan gets in is if they beat Ohio State this Saturday.
I mean,
Then,
that's very true.
then they've got to get in.
But
That
Day
would be
doesn't want
5 straight.
Day doesn't want that to happen. Can't let that happen. He's judged solely on if he beats Michigan.
And he hasn't done that the last 4 years.
I know. That's bad.
Horrible.
That's really bad. Let me first touch on Texas. Failure of a season. If you don't make the college football playoffs. Failure.
Yeah.
Failure.
They were the number 1 team ranked
in the country. Arch Manning, failure. I'm sorry. If you're at the Thanksgiving table and someone goes, Arch, how was the season? Oh, I did my best. You had the best athletes. That's how you're measured early on. Before the season,
Some of them got hurt.
Is that what he's going to say?
Disappointing. Don't be using such harsh words.
Okay, it wasn't as good as we thought we would be. Sorry, we had some setbacks.
I would give them a participation trophy.
Eli, quit making fun of me. Like, I had a better season than you did at Ole Miss. Who's taking accountability for that?
It's on everyone. I think it's on Sark. It's on Arch. It's on the offense. It's on the defense. I don't think it's on one person. It's everyone.
He lost to Florida.
I mean, there's some bad losses in there.
Well,
my biggest takeaway is in the biggest games and the biggest moments, that's when you want to see who's the guy and who's not the guy. And the guys usually step up against Georgia, against Ohio State, against Oklahoma. They beat them, but Mateer was playing with a broken hand. So that was their best win, was when Oklahoma was at their worst.
They have a chance this weekend to beat Texas A&M. And then they could say they're the best team not to make the playoff. That'd be the narrative around that.
That's their ceiling.
That's their ceiling. Yeah, that's literally, if you win this week, you are the best team not to make the playoff with the most hyped quarterback we have seen in the last decade and a preseason number 1 ranking.
Yeah.
Like, if you have a preseason number, you should fall into the playoff somehow. Like, seriously. Like, especially in the SEC. Like, I mean, the misstep was Florida. I'll give them that. You lost to Georgia. SEC is tough, man.
If they would have beaten Florida and they beat A&M,
you're in.
A shot.
You're
right?
in. You're in.
But 3 losses, you're out.
You're out. Tough year for Arch. He stays 1 more year, 2 more years. He's not leaving.
He's not leaving. He's definitely coming back next year. We'll have to see how the year goes and who the quarterbacks are, right? That's what it really depends on.
Does that impact recruiting? We had the preseason number 1 ranking, and we're not even in the playoff. They're not going to watch
Not
us.
when you have that oil money and you can pay for players. You've been to Austin. That's a great city.
Right.
Great
I get
program.
that, but there's going to be
go.
There's going to be 16 other teams that can say, "Hey, we're in the college football playoff. Come watch us. Come." I mean,
I'm Sark. I'm saying, look who's got drafted. Look at the
every coach is saying that.
But Texas is leading the pack in terms. I think it was Ohio State and Texas had the 2 most.
So you want to come play in the NFL and not play in the college football, but not play in the college football playoff?
He missed it. What, 1 year?
1 year means a lot, especially again. I wouldn't be griping at Arch and Sark if they weren't the preseason number 1 like that. I should have done my research and go look at the preseason and look at who's there versus now. I mean, we can do that, but week 14 preseason, let's go. Here we are.
Penn State's number 2. Did they fire their coach?
Clemson. There's been some. Who got it wrong in these rankings? Never mind.
I mean, Dabo, Clemson. If
LSU's 9.
You better be on all these other guys.
I apologize. I don't apologize to Sark and Arch. I'm saying we need to fire the people that are doing these preseason rankings. Your ideal Thanksgiving plate. I'm judging you big time on this.
Turkey, mac and cheese. Got to have mac and cheese. Homemade mac and cheese. My mom's homemade mac and cheese. My mom's not going to be there. She's up in the Bay Area, but Jen's got a recipe.
Ooh.
Jen's cooking the homemade mac and cheese. I like sweet potatoes.
Okay.
And then dessert.
What is dessert?
I don't do the gravy. I don't do the cranberry. I don't do the stuffing. I'm just turkey, mac and cheese, and like either candy yam, sweet potatoes, or like some kind of souffle of candied yams or sweet potatoes.
Okay.
And then a brownie with like ice cream, pie, cupcakes. I'm all in on dessert.
It's like you're at a bad buffet.
Yeah.
Outside of Bev's mac and cheese.
Yeah. So how would you grade me?
C+. you I mean,
What did I miss out on?
First, you got to start with the rolls. You got to be good.
Like Parker
butter
rolls or King
butter.
Hawaiian?
God, King's Hawaiian are so good.
So good.
So good. But I would do more Parker roll, a little salt. If you can make it work. You got to have them warm. Let them sit there and warm. Some good butter, salted butter.
You got to put them in like a basket.
Yes, absolutely.
For the reveal.
Yes, absolutely. And you pass them around. Shut the basket. You got to have a little cranberry on the outside in its own little dish. Small dollop of mayonnaise makes it just phenomenal.
Mayonnaise where? In the cranberry?
A little on top of the cranberry. Don't hate it until you try it.
Okay.
Don't hate it. So that's segmented though. You don't want that mucking up what you have going on. 2 good slabs of turkey breasts along with a little dark meat, stuffing next to that, mashed potatoes next to that, green bean casserole next to that.
You're a traditionalist.
Just to the 9th, 10th degree. And then you got a little green bean casserole. What am I missing? That's all I need.
How handy are you?
I can put it in a garbage disposal.
Okay. So you can fix things and do things around the house?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Because I can't.
What do you need to get done?
Everything. You see these lights? The lights got short-circuited. I can't change that. We're trying to hang some photos, and we're putting the pictures up.
Do you have a stud finder?
No. Well, I always have an excuse. It's called the handyman.
Dude.
And so we're trying to put up these photos, and Jen said one thing. I'm like, we got to call the handyman. We got to call the handyman. And you've got to be able to assess a situation and quickly pivot. And that is what Lane Kiffin's going to do because he's leaving Ole Miss and he's either going to LSU or Florida. He gone.
I love how coy Lane Kiffin is.
How coy he is. He could have signed the contract extension already. He's leaving. We all know
coy meaning I love it here at Ole Miss. He does. His kids are there, his wife's there. But it's Ole Miss, How much does that have to offer? It probably doesn't even have all the great food options, all those things. Gainesville or Baton Rouge? What do you choose?
LSU.
Do you?
Yeah.
I don't think he's an LSU dude. He's a Florida dude. Go look at Ed Orgeron. Go back to Ed Orgeron because he raised his hand. He's like, I'd work there tomorrow. They go GEAUX type guys.
Go Tigers.
Exactly.
You think he's going to Gainesville?
If he's smart, he would. Florida's got a lot of resources. They just won the national title for men's basketball. I mean,
You want to do another $20 bet?
You probably know something I don't know.
I don't know anything. I'm just saying LSU. LSU, you pay me 20. Florida, I pay you 20. If he stays at Ole Miss or goes somewhere else.
Deal.
Okay. All right. Breaking news.
No shit.
Boom.
Let's get out of here.
At Big Ben Kwin _ anywhere you get your social media, that's TikTok, Threads, YouTube. You can follow the Discord. If you're an audio podcast person, anywhere you get your audio podcast, make sure you subscribe, 5 stars, and give us a thumbs up. you like to see us and look at us live, YouTube, that's where you can find us.
Hey, can I make a comment real quick on LeBron?
Sure.
First two
as long
games.
as it's positive.
It's not. First two games, as you noted, against the Jazz, back-to-backs. First game, they win by what? 32, 108, like 140?
Yeah.
Plus minus, -1. How do you have -1 in a game that you won by 32?
He doesn't play defense, I told you.
Next game, you win by what, 5? 108,
barely.
103.
Road game, tough road game. Utah's hard to win.
-10. By the way, we're not even having turkey. We're having pork. Wow. I might go get my own turkey.
And you gave me a C, and you're not even having turkey.
I know. I might
like a pork loin or like a pork roast?
I hope it's pork tenderloin. Like that's the best pork we can get.